Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Snodacast. I am your host, BlackChat56, and I am, of course, joined by the one, the only, my second in command, Diamond Assassin, K. Lewis. All right, we're also joined by Gallows,
Yo, what's
aka
up?
Thomas. Yeah, we're gonna turn him down for a little bit because there's a whole bunch of audio issues. That or it's Lewis, I don't know.
There's my family's here, so.
All
So
right.
we're gonna turn Lewis down for a little bit.
You wanna come here then? Yeah.
All right, and we are of course also joined by Joker, aka. Oh yeah, Joe's here.
AKA, I don't give no fuck.
Okay.
Give no
Well, Joe's in a bit of a spicy
Thuggin'?
mood today.
You in a
hold on
thuggin'
one second.
mood?
I forgot that we are in episode 32, not episode 31. Oops.
Oh shit, we are in episode 32. That's right.
Yeah, we are. That we
Live special?
No.
Oh, right. And it's counted by tens.
No, Joe. Anyways,
You
so
need to do
Lewis,
special though.
you have the most recent of news. How's your? I gotta ask the age-old question of weekly updates. So, Lewis, how's your week, buddy?
Besides waking up to my Twitter being banned, well, not banned, but basically, my Twitter got hacked for like the second time. That's what I get for having a public Twitter account, but I'm trying to work on it right now in the middle of stream. The crazy thing is, like, I'm not even remotely relevant or famous, so I'm just more curious on who is the dumb
Who and
sucker.
why are they doing it?
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
there's no point besides, selling my email to, like, spammers. But even then, I hardly even check my emails, so, I mean...
Right.
But other than that,
fair enough.
I'm okay.
Well, that's good. All right, so Gab, how's your week, buddy?
Work, my friend, work. Nothing but work.
Nothing but
Business,
work.
business. Yeah, making those hours. Last week, they fucking cut my hours horribly, bro. And now they're
Damn,
getting
that fucking sucks.
And now they're giving me full-blown 40-hour weeks this week.
Yeah. Okay. Well, at least you're back to 40 hours, right?
Yeah, I just don't like being my hours being cut if I'm the only dude who fucking decides to go to work when they call me.
Right. Well, here's to hoping that your hours get better, right?
Yeah.
So
Hopefully
Joe-
next week will be a lot better.
Yeah. So Joe, don't make me regret asking this, but how was your week?
As usual, just not having a lot to do to keep me busy, but I'm managing.
Well, that's good. I think you also said something about you saw a bullet train this week, correct?
I did.
What did you think?
Well, it's definitely a crazy one, because it's just like... It's just how it starts, but then how it ends, and all the crazy shit that happens in the middle. You kind
Way
of
to
have
keep
to
it
pay
super vague.
Not. Well, it's kind of told what'll happen, but very subtly,
Okay.
like a silent dog fart.
And this is where we let Joe stop talking. So,
Fucking
I
Joe.
should have seen that coming.
What did you
should've,
just say, Joe?
but no, he said it's subtly there, kind of like a quiet dog fart, and I'm like,
I mean, like,
and we're gonna let
I meant,
Joe
like-
stop talking.
All together now.
okay, seriously, but seriously, it's like you kind of figure out what's gonna happen as it's going.
Okay, well, yeah, I've heard that this movie is mostly a turn your brain off kind of thing.
There is
so-
some good fight choreography. and
Oh, I definitely heard that for sure. So,
Is that true?
It's even a lot better than Season 1's Iron Fist.
well, there's a lot of things that are a lot better than season
There
one's
is.
Iron
There is
Fist.
a lot
Let's
of
be
things
perfectly
fucking
fucking
better
honest.
than that.
Yeah, let's be perfectly fucking honest. But if you guys would like to know how my week went, mostly it was work. Today was some bullshit, but I'm not going to get into that because I am looking at my new pride and joy for the time being, and that is my babies are home. My original Star-Lord blasters, the Nerf ones, mind you. See, and they are now painted. They now have their cover tech buttons. They even have their little belt buckles. And for those of you that think I'd only have, I have
shit.
both. And now I even add my own little flair of some like leather and stuff. And yeah, I'm super, super happy that I have this stuff now. And
Besides all the fucking holes that you made in that bitch.
I did put a lot of holes in that bitch. Anywho, so I'm happy that I have that. The jacket is still coming, and also today I managed to find a trench coat for the Constantine cosplay that I plan on doing.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I did. So that's gonna save me $45 right there. And yeah, I'm actually I'm gonna still be getting the blonde wig. I'm still gonna be getting the fireball thing as well as the herbal cigarettes because there's multiple things I can use the herbal cigarettes for. But definitely the
fireball whiskey.
No, fireball whiskey fucking sucks ass. I hate it.
It's fucking cinnamon, bro. I don't like the taste of the cinnamon.
It's so much. It's not just cinnamon gallows. It's artificial cinnamon.
Really? It's artificial.
Sucks ass.
I thought
it's
it was
artificially flavored.
No.
It's artificially flavored. Yeah, it's basically corn syrup.
Well,
yeah,
it's
it's
so
sticky sweet.
Okay,
I fucking hate it.
The best way I can explain it is like imagine medicine, but in
oh no. Oh fuck. I've had a couple of those. I've had a couple alcohol that tastes like straight fucking medicine, tastes like shit. Like straight
Here's
syrup.
what I always said is it tastes like, you know, the cinnamon gum that you can get like Big Red and stuff?
Yeah.
It's like that got melted down.
Ugh.
Oh shit. That's
No wonder it tears people
We
up.
lost Lewis for a second.
All right.
Lewis,
I always
Okay.
have a lag.
that's
fine.
fair enough. All right, so, all right, let's go ahead and get into our now showing. This week for now showing, we have I Am Groot
Yo.
and the Day Shift, which will not be the only Jamie Foxx topic that we have. But let's go on to I Am Groot. So I gotta ask, have you guys watched or will you be watching this? I'm thoroughly interested in it because I heard it's like 6 shorts that are all together. So
I've been wanting to
what are
watch
y'all's
it.
thoughts?
I just don't know what is it on Disney Plus?
It's on
It's
Disney,
on Disney
Plus.
Plus. I'll watch it.
And then I'm more likely to end up watching it too because look, I like Baby Groot. He's a really great character and everything. So I'm more likely going to end up watching that.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching it for sure. I haven't found the time for it yet. It'll be something I'll watch in my off time, for sure. Joe, are you going to be watching this show, or you have any interest in I Am Groot?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about it. I just have a huge backlog of crap.
That is fair. I also have a huge
It sounds like
backlog
an excuse,
of crap,
but
and
it's
it's
the
not on my
actual
to-do
truth.
list. Yeah, no, same here. So
like some
the only
crap
other
to
thing
do
I gotta
list.
ask is, what are y'all's overall thoughts? See, I personally think this is just filler until Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas holiday special. So
Yeah,
I think that's what this is, and I still want my holiday special. Damn it! I also want Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but I have to wait another year. I swear to God, if I have to wait another year, I'm gonna blast somebody with this shit. Anyways, rant aside.
I don't know. I think it is filler. I think it is filler, like anything else in the world. Like anything else that has to do with a fucking side. Basically, if it's a sideshow, it's there for filler, and that is all. Basically, I think they're gonna come out. I think it's until the Christmas special comes out, which I'm hoping it is going to be on Christmas and not like sometime after, like before Christmas. You know what I mean?
I would if they released it around Christmas this year, but I just don't know if they're going to. Is the thing.
But you know what I mean, right? You know how like they usually end up releasing
Yeah.
Christmas specials or everything else before
Usually,
fucking
yeah.
Christmas.
I do also despise that a lot of the time. So that is a fair and valid point. All right. Well, on to Day Shift. So, what do you guys think of the concept of this? I think it's a thoroughly interesting concept, especially for how overplayed vampires can be. I think vampires and zombies have been overplayed to a T, but there's still plenty of interesting things you can do with it. Yeah. So you, Gallows, I know that you said you've watched it and you enjoyed it.
Well, it has two great artists. One is a well-renowned artist, known for his smoking and known for his raps and everything.
Right.
And the other one is known for comedy and action, but lately has been in action more.
Okay.
What is his name? He has played in not every. He's a funny comedian. He's not a comedian. He's a funny comedian. I guess you can call him a comedian.
Franco?
Yeah.
James Franco's brother? Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about? The guy who always
I do.
plays with Jane Franco and
Dave Franco. Dave Franco. Yeah. His name's Dave.
Dave Franco.
Yeah.
Has him in there. He plays a little bitch. First time I've ever seen him play a little bitch of a character.
Fair enough. Yeah, he usually plays the cool guy.
Yeah,
So,
he plays a really
that's fair.
hardcore, wanna-be funny dude.
Yeah.
He plays a little bitch in this one.
Hey, Lewis.
What's up?
What do you think of the concept of day shift?
I don't know what that is.
It's
It
a
is a
new
vampire.
vampire movie on Netflix with Jamie Foxx and Dave Franco.
And Snoop Dogg.
I think I saw the trailer for it.
No
I think it
relation
was
to
okay.
James Franco?
It didn't really
Yes.
pull me in. I think it's an interesting take of a show.
Mhm.
Oh, so
Yeah, as you were saying.
so if you watch the bloopers and stuff like that, you can see all. I was watching off on TikTok. It's a video of them, the gymnastics crew, stretching for the movie.
Oh, okay.
Because one, the concept of it, they have different types of vampires. You got spiders, which are basically people who know how to do gymnastics. You got juveniles, who are basically just children, who are like kids or whatever. And then you got the old ones and all the others in the middle, basically. Like I said, it's a great fucking concept. I think that's what I think about it. You guys should really watch it if you like Snoop Dogg, David Franco, and Jamie Foxx all together. That movie came out really fucking great.
Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and go into our first bit of controversy tonight because it's on everybody's mind. So, into this we go.
Ugh.
Ezra Miller is reportedly not only been arrested in, I believe, Idaho, if I'm not mistaken. If I forget what freaking state it was.
He was
But
still on the run.
He's
No,
facing
no, he's
burglary
finally
charges.
for breaking into a house to try to steal alcohol from his
Cool.
neighbor.
I wouldn't
So-
blame him.
I don't know. But anyways, so on top of that, now Warner Brothers has decided to finally take action, and they had three options. Option one was, if I'm not mistaken, it was to this movie as they normally would and just get whatever they can. Option two was to release this movie, give little to no marketing for it, like little to no press tours for Ezra Miller, and then just try to make as much money out of it as they can. Or option C, which is to complete the entire project, which is, mind you, $200 million, and this is only because of one person. This isn't a Batgirl situation where it was only $90 million. They can make that back by sneezing. $200 million is nothing to sneeze at. So I think personally, especially because they're already doing reshoots, and Ezra Miller was allowed to go do reshoots, is just a big thing of, I personally think they should go for option B. Give them little to no press tours. Just market the hell out of it. Get as much money as you can, and go from there. And then just completely drop Ezra Miller. All three options include dropping Ezra Miller, by the way.
They're gonna blacklist him like there's no tomorrow.
If he hasn't been
Well, yeah,
blacklisted,
exactly.
he is going to. So
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if he
They're
hasn't
going
been
to jail.
blacklisted, they're going to be. He's already going to prison, actually. Like I said, he has a felony charge on him right now. He broke
Only
it.
Bart Green.
I think Warner Brothers could do a hybrid action probably, but that's just me.
Yeah. I personally think you should still release this movie because it's going to be too expensive to reshoot it with a different actor. It's already done shooting. They've only done a few reshoots because they want to make certain shots look better, or there was a certain line read that they didn't like and they wanted to try to make that better. Anyways, so I think personally they should go with option B, release it, completely drop Ezra Miller, and either replace them with somebody else to play Barry Allen, and never fucking acknowledge it, or, and this is a good idea. We'll get into that question later. I think, but what do you guys? So my number one question is: will you guys go see this in theaters at all, or
No.
will you even bother to see it outside of theaters? Like, would you bother to like stream it or something like that?
I don't care about the Flash. I'm sorry, and people are gonna hate me, but I don't care.
See, I'm only going to see it because I'm a huge Michael Keaton nut. I love Michael Keaton. He was one of my first Batmans. Personally, that's the main reason why I'm going to go see it. Also because I've heard so many good things about this movie. Like, it looks really, really good, and apparently some test audiences, they really enjoyed it. There was just a few things that they wanted to change. So I'm thoroughly invested in it, at least to the aspect of I will go see this. I don't think I'm going to go see it opening night. I think I'm going to wait a couple weeks and go on a matinee time.
I would more
I'm
likely
not
wait
gonna
until it
necessarily
like
HBO
comes on a
Max it.
streaming service. That's it.
Yeah.
Watch it on there.
And for all we know, this could be a great Flash movie. I personally don't know. Also, because I like Andy Muschietti, and I think he's a pretty good director. Those of you that don't know, Andy Muschietti also did. Not only did he do Mama, he did It Chapters 1 and 2.
Oh yeah, no, Yoshi Muschietti is a really great director.
Yeah, I can't wait for his adaptation of The Howling whenever it comes out. I think he's going to do a really good job with that.
I actually heard of that.
We brought it up one time.
Yep.
Yeah, we brought it up one time. But yeah, so the other thing is who would you like to see in the DCU going forward? Whether it be Barry Allen, like who would you like to see them play? Everybody wants Grant Gustin. I don't think it's going to happen because Grant Gustin is finally getting away from the Flash TV show. That is ending, and I think that he is wanting to step away from the Flash character as a whole for a long time. So,
oh man, unless my answer was going to be Grant Gustin.
Grant Gustin.
Yeah,
I mean, if that's your answer, then that's your answer. I'm not gonna judge you for it. I'm just saying I think that go for another relative unknown. I would say somebody like what's his name? Fucking he played Percy Jackson. I think he would be a really good fit.
Logan Lerman.
Logan Lerman. I think Logan Lerman could do a really good job with the Flash.
That boy's all grown up now.
That he is. I think he would be a decent Flash. The only other person I would say would be what's his name from Maze Runner.
I have not seen that movie, but I thought about seeing it.
Lewis, you know who I'm talking about, right?
Know who you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
I don't either, and I'm gonna look that up because I also thought that was Logan Lerman, but I don't think it is. His name is, drumroll please. Don't actually drumroll, that's gonna fuck up the audio. His name is Dylan O'Brien. I feel like Dylan O'Brien would be a decent choice as well. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who is Dead Air?
What's up?
Dead Air.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The air is very
Because Gallows
Air
is
is
not
quite-
here either.
Okay, that's also a fair point. So, Gallows, Dylan O'Brien or Logan Lerman would be a good choice in my opinion. Oh, he just put his headphone in. Gallows, can you hear us?
All right, there we go.
Gallows, can you hear us?
It's robotic.
Oh, I'm robotic or he is?
No, he was.
He was? Okay. Gallows.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Okay. So,
All right, so
Logan
what are we
Lerman or
talking
Dylan
about?
O'Brien would be a good choice. What do you think?
Don't know those two work, but
Logan Lerman was Percy Jackson. Dylan O'Brien was Maze Runner.
go with Percy. I believe he can probably do a good job being the Flash. As he is a known actor. He has been playing a lot of scenes.
He's done some things, but nothing of major since Percy Jackson, really.
Yeah.
So,
And the
Mine-
dude
some
who plays
minor
Maze Runner, the guy who plays Maze Runner, he's a great actor. Don't get me wrong, he really is.
yeah.
But I don't think he would fit as the Flash.
The Flash? Really?
Yeah.
I think he'd do a pretty good job as the Flash. Hell, I
I-
mean, his first movie series, he spent 90% of his time running.
That is true. Now that you say about that, now that is true. Now that you say something about that, that's right. I forget. He does spend 90% of his did spend 90% of his time running in that movie.
Exactly.
So I
And the
guess
other 10% time crying. But that's besides the point. So my last question about this topic is: do you think they should just drop Barry Allen as a whole and move on to another Flash, say Wally West? I personally think that's a good idea. Give Barry Allen one more movie and then just kind of have him be a mentor from then on. I think that's a good idea.
I would say.
Have those vanished Speed Force.
Yeah.
I would say.
Like,
Do we have the old man? Do we have the old man Flash yet, or no?
No.
We should go with that. I feel like they should introduce the. If you're gonna go with introducing the Flash family, go with the oldest of them all, and then the youngest of them all after. So go from the original Flash to Barry Allen's Flash to Wally West's Flash to the youngest of the whole Flash family. What was his name? Shit, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, they've been like.
Say something? Yeah. Joe, you were trying to say something while Gallows was talking?
Was I?
Yes.
I forget.
Anyways, Gallows, continue.
My brain's kind of been.
No, yeah, basically, like I said, if you're gonna go with the Flash family, just introduce them little by little. Go from oldest to youngest.
I definitely agree.
Oh wait, I remember.
The only thing is,
like,
all right, go ahead, Joe.
I was gonna say, why not just have Barry just like vanish, like in Crisis of the Infinite Earths,
or do
That's an
fucking
idea.
Flashpoint
for a while.
That's essentially what the Flash movie is going to be. It's Flashpoint.
Oh shit!
Mhm.
I say just Flashpoint it. Say fuck it, Flashpoint that shit.
They just called it Flash because nobody would have understood. Really, most of the normal people outside of the here don't know what Flashpoint is.
Really? They've never seen the animation, the animated one?
Most people view those as kids' movies, Gallows.
Wow. All right, that is true.
Mhm.
I don't see how the Flashpoint had a lot of shit in it. I mean,
Flashpoint has it's an
lot of
adaptation
stuff.
of Flashpoint. It's not a direct carbon copy.
Are we talking about the one with
Bruce Wayne? We're not
with Bruce.
We're not getting a
with
Thomas Wayne. We're not getting a Thomas Wayne, unfortunately.
Oh.
That was an idea going around where they were going to bring in Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and I think he would have done a great Thomas Wayne as Batman. But
I would have said Conroy.
that's actually something I was a little disappointed with. But Jeffrey Dean Morgan's expensive as shit.
He is. He's a really expensive ass actor. Because a lot of his roles are well known and shit.
Exactly. That's why he was in so little Supernatural. And whenever they did finally have him like, you better kill my ass off, like real quick.
He's like, I got places to be, man.
Yeah, Lewis, your thoughts?
Don't blame him.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of up in the air with things and stuff. So we'll see.
Lewis, you're being very anti-chatty.
Yeah,
as you so usually are.
Yeah, I'm distracted because I'm trying to like fix my shit behind the scenes, so I get very quiet when I'm concentrating.
It's okay, buddy. I get it. All right. This is just going to be a very boring episode of Snodacast.
I am so sorry.
Dude, we're literally on topic two. Literally on topic 2, and we're only 20 minutes in. Think about it that way.
We're kind of all just tired.
Yeah, it's been a long day, so we're
also
just
my
doing
sleep
this.
schedule's been shit. But
Joe, your sleep schedule's always been shit. Don't just say it's been shit this week. Don't lie.
That's why I always say it's the usual.
All right. Well, on to our next topic. There are rumors going around still that Todd McFarlane is going to be doing a remake of the Spawn movie with Jamie Foxx in the title role. Are you guys interested in Jamie Foxx playing Spawn? I think he do a really good job with this character, in my personal opinion. I think it's thoroughly fascinating. Also, if you can be rated R, that would be a benefit. And this is a Warner Brothers property because, well, Spawn is Vertigo Comics. So
I think Spawn is probably one of those comics and character that it's a brilliant character, and like I saw the original movie. The original movie wasn't that bad. It's not gonna hold up as it is now, but
It's bad but entertainingly bad.
yeah, I know. But
I thought it was
like
pretty good.
at the same time, I think they can. I think he's gonna do a good job, and if they do it right, they will. But my kind
the
of
original
a little
creator
bit,
is going to be directing it,
yeah.
so
My
that's
thing
usually
is
good hands.
my thing is as long as they can try to dance around some stuff, because we're still in an era where, or it's going to be where it, for some reason, I just remembering the movie, it is a very controversial movie. Like, it may not be like too big a controversy, but just what
Some
Spawn
of the
is
comments
and
replies.
everything,
Yeah,
it's just, I don't know. It's gonna be hard. They got a lot of hard work for them to like push through that.
I
that
also
controversy.
agree with that. I do. Would you guys like to see this in theaters or maybe on HBO Max? I personally think it would be a good theater experience.
If you're gonna do a movie, do a movie. If you're gonna do a show, do a show.
Well, we don't know yet.
Because
Like, he wants to do a movie, but we don't know if they're going to try to change his mind into doing a show.
I think it'll work a lot better if it's at a show because they're less restricted.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
As long as
But
they
I
have an
agree.
ending planned.
But at the same time, I mean, I wouldn't mind either seeing a movie too, but that's either you have more high stakes on it because it's a Spawn
Well,
movie.
if you think about it, the last time Todd McFarlane did a show of Spawn, he did the
cartoon.
animated Spawn show.
Mhm.
That was on HBO. So I think personally I would love to see that in live action, but I don't necessarily want to see the show. I would like to see a movie. Just set up Spawn, set up a decent idea as to why we need this movie, but don't do like the big stuff. Just still do something like have it be kind of a character study with some, like, definitely with some demons. Like, make it basically Ghost Rider, because if you want to think about it, DC's version of Ghost Rider is fucking Spawn.
Yeah.
Technically. So, you know, you could definitely have something
like one or two.
Have demons that have escaped hell, and that's the whole reason. It's like, hey, you know, I want you to command my armies, but first you have to prove yourself. You must go get these demons that are running rampant in your world, and just go from there. Like, still have it hint at him, you know, being homeless, everything else. Like he wakes up, he doesn't know who he is, that kind of thing. Like, slowly lead into stuff. I think honestly, best way to do it is start off. Don't start off with like how he became Spawn. That is what it is. That's stupid easy. You can do that in 5 minutes. Start off with having him already fucked up, having him already this kind of like, you know, and have him like slowly start to gain his powers and everything else like that. I think personally that is a great idea, and you could do it well. You can make it an hour and a half, and you can do like that's like 5 ideas right there. You can make that an hour and a half movie. Have it slowly be in this, why he is this way, where all this stuff comes from. And I think personally you can do that in an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
Or less, because of the way that attention spans are, because I did realize that because of TikTok and Vine and other stuff,
but yeah, most people can still sit through an hour and a half movie though.
Conspiracy.
Only 90 minutes. Like, I can sit through an hour and a half movie and be like, oh shit, that went by quick. So, and I have the worst attention span of all.
The way I think about it, I like your idea, Chad. I do, but the way I think they should go about it is that they bump him up from going from like his him being brand new to moving him to being in the middle of his job, like from brand new to the middle and stuff like that, basically. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say?
I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, I got an idea of what you're saying. That's fair.
Yeah, I believe
Lewis,
I'm
still very disappointed in you that you couldn't come up with a more original logo.
I don't have my files yet. Okay.
You never had his files.
You're good, buddy.
Oh yeah, someone wants to say hi, by the way.
Who would
One of our fans.
One of our friends.
I said fans.
Oh, fans. One of our fans. Okay.
We have a fan?
Point up.
Yeah,
Hi.
your number one
Hey.
fan.
My number one fan. Wow, that's so nice.
Actually, I
Damn,
got
you
my
have a
number one
fan,
fan right
shit.
here in my room.
That's nice. Yeah.
It's a little fan.
It
A
though.
is a
fan.
bit weird that we that our fan is living with you. That is a
Mhm.
tad weird.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it
Yeah.
almost seem coerced,
Mm-hmm.
but is what it is. So
Hey, a fan is a fan.
fan
That
is a
is
fan.
true.
I'm
That
not
is
gonna.
true.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. gripe
Even though
about
the
that. This is-
this fan is technically related by blood, but we're
Yeah.
just gonna shrug that off the rug.
Anyways, yeah, it totally wasn't coerced. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyways, so my next question is: would you guys like to see this in theaters? I thoroughly think I would. I would love to see this in theaters for Spawn. I'd love to see Spawn on the big screen.
I would want to
I-
see it, but I have a really strong feeling from us just talking about it, it's gonna do more successful if it's a show, because of how
Maybe.
everything is right now.
Like I said, because of the fact that Warner Brothers is now under new management, to say the least, he actually wants to focus more on movies staying in theaters, eventually getting on streaming, and then TV shows staying on streaming.
Well,
So
if he
that's
wants to do it
why
like
the
that,
one that was up in the air was the Batgirl movie. They were like, okay, we don't know if this is going to be direct to streaming or if we're going to try to put it in theaters. So he's like, all right, well, it was only $90 million. Cut it. We can get that as a tax write. And same thing with the Scoob movie. It's like this one was going to go direct to streaming. It's prequel, and it's like, okay, nick it. And it's like, okay, is what it is. So
So could they make a show? I forgot to ask that too. Could they make a Batgirl show?
I feel like they could make a Batgirl show. I don't think if they're going. I think if they're going to do it, they're either going to lead it towards having a TV show budget instead of what Disney usually does, which they give it a giant ass budget.
Mhm.
I think it would have
Or
more
or
of a
is
TV
that
show
or
budget.
is that still kind of like going against basically like cutting the stuff kind of in a way in that
I would-
sort of rule?
There's a way to definitely film it to where it's a show, but they're also cutting they're cutting it out because that Batgirl movie thoroughly involved Michael Keaton's Batman as the new DC Batman.
Mhm.
So that's the other reason why they cut it back as much as they did. Is they're like, okay, this is like multiversal fuckery, whatever. And that was why the Flash was supposed to come out before Batgirl. And I
Mhm.
guess they didn't want another situation of like what Disney had to do in the beginning of the pandemic, where they released Black Widow, and then going from there. Why am I echoing? Gallows.
not me.
Yeah, it is you.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I
Anyways,
I should have a headset for Christmas.
okay.
I'm on regular phone head.
You're on your headset.
Mhm.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm on headset.
Then why am I hearing echoing? And I'm seeing the green glow or the green bar. Welcome to Snodacast, where the technical difficulties never.
I think
That's
we need
just
a
no
break.
doubt.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. I also agree. So
Are we on Show the Quicks already?
no, we're not on Snodacast. I messed up. Okay. So give me a second.
You messed up, so it wasn't Gallo.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mute Gallows. So we'll be right back with less shit.
Snodabotches.
Was this like? Did you do like an intermission?
This is technically going to be our makeshift interview. Gallows gets his stuff fixed.
Yeah, we should have.
Alex, what are we
looking at?
Oh god.
Yeah,
It's
Alright.
terrible.
it is terrible.
Oh, dude, I'm
This is actually kind of sounds like technical difficulties music too.
Hey Christian, I just thought of an idea, and
What's up, buddy?
right now, so can
Just so you know, they
I
can
know
still
this-
hear you.
Yeah, I know. I know this is gonna be hard to do, but hear me out. Could we transition certain days from an episode of the podcast and then the next day, like a game live stream or whatever, of us playing a game?
I don't think we've done any game live stream yet. Have
We haven't done one in a while, so I mean, it could make it to where at least it's like kind of like mandatory, kind of in a way.
Okay. Now we're not echoing. That's good. To an
A little
extent.
bit.
Alright, so... Alright, we're back. It's not a bad idea, Lewis, except for the fact that now I'm going to start getting Wednesdays, Thursdays off instead of Mondays and Tuesdays.
Ouch.
So it can't be going on too long, but I don't mind the idea.
So, what are we going to do? Are we going to go with the gaming theme and podcast?
I think we're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do podcast, and then like every other week, we're going to do a gaming the next day. All right. Anyways, all right, I'm going to reiterate the question. Would you guys interested in seeing a Spawn movie with Jamie Foxx in theaters? Or would
Yes.
you rather see a show on HBO Max?
I would want to see it in theaters, but if it can't be helped, I'll look for a series as well.
Either one works, but the worst case scenario, it could be drawn out as a show, like The Walking Dead. Fight
I
me
don't
on
want
it.
it to be drawn out like The Walking Dead. Jesus
Fight
Christ.
me on it.
That was...
Yeah.
So if the guy in charge of Warner Brothers now is wanting to go more movies in theaters and TV shows streaming, then more likely we're gonna get a movie of Spawn. I wouldn't mind both, but I would rather prefer it to be a movie instead of a show.
Well, no. That's the thing is he's saying he doesn't want to just dump movies onto HBO Max. Joe, what were you saying?
I feel like he's trying to also get the company out of pandemic mode.
That too. He is trying
Who
to.
else could be doing that? Frankly.
So here's the thing. I know I hate it too, Lewis. Don't worry about it. Anyways, so that being said, I think what I was trying to say is like this guy, he would rather have movies go in theaters, like and only focus on those kind of things, theatrical and box office, instead of having to focus on how much views did it get on the HBO Max thing and how many subscribers do we have, because that kind of alternates to how much money they make off of it, because it is very complicated to how much money you made on streaming instead of how much money you've made on this. See what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So
I just expected a movie form and then instead of TV form.
well, no. That's what I'm saying. I think that that's what they were wanting to go for is a movie. But if it's going to be a movie, it's going to go into theaters. If it's going to be a TV, if it's going to go in the theaters, then it's not going to happen. Or they might convince him to make it a show.
We'll see. I guess
We'll see.
it is up to the new CEO what he wants to do with the movie.
Exactly. All right, on to lighter news. So, Rick and Morty Season 6 official trailer, and we are going to be getting it later this month, I think. I think we're supposed to be getting it later this month, if I'm not mistaken. It might be like sometime in November. Anyways, so that's besides the point. So Rick and Morty Season 6, what was your overall thoughts on the trailer? I think it's about as Rick and Morty as Morty's going to get, honestly. That's just
I'm just wondering where they're going to go with it, because in the last season, it was mostly we found out about it. Well, we found out more about Rick's past and whether or not Morty's still going to be with Rick or not is my thing, because he knows a lot about
that's what they're going to keep going on. I also think that's what they're going to keep going on too. But they also said that they wouldn't mind this show lasting forever, because the thing is they've also there was that whole episode. There was a whole episode about canon and what is canon and what isn't. You got canes, I'm gonna kill you.
Wait, what?
See what you started. See what you fucking started, Lewis.
Is that really Kane's though?
It is really canes.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yes, Kane.
Shit, I should have got some chilies.
I didn't say it was my parents who got canes.
Oh
No,
no, I won't
what
kill
you really
you.
should.
I'll
What
kill
you really
Joe.
should have done to piss him off was get him Chili's. And say, "Welcome to Chili's." I feel like Christian's gonna stick that somewhere right up where the sun don't shine.
No, because then I'm gonna have a shitty middle finger.
That's fucking gross.
I mean,
Yeah. Anyways,
I don't even
back
know
onto
what to say.
back onto our topic. So, Lewis, what was your overall thoughts on the season 6 trailer for Rick and Morty? Sorry.
I think it's gonna be a good season. I think we're at the bottom line of like how long the show's gonna last before it's like kind of like ends up Family Guy, American Dad, and South
I
Park.
can
Like,
see
don't
it
get me wrong,
lasting
they're
another
not
2
all
seasons.
they're not all like it's not there yet, but it's getting there.
It's starting to get a little stale. I will agree, but I also think that I think this thing could last like I think 10 seasons would be too much. I think 9 seasons is teeter tottering on it. I would say 9 seasons is if you have 9 seasons you should. But I think 8 seasons is kind of a sweet spot for this show. I think it could last another 2 seasons and then just wrap it up. So that's my personal opinion. But beyond that, what our personal opinions are you guys excited for a 6th season? I personally am. I love this show. It's one of my favorites. Yeah. It also is what made me want to get that fucking Szechuan sauce at McDonald's.
I never got either, but they had that promotion.
Because I'm really metal with it.
That was a bad thing.
Due to it. I mean, I like the show. I really do. But I don't think it can last any longer than probably one more season. And that's it.
You think it's going to only go to 7 seasons?
If it goes 9?
It's because with every series, now like The Simpsons and Family Guy and American Dad, they usually don't last too long, and they usually end up lasting like 3-4 seasons at most, even at that one, and then the whole series gets canceled. Rick and Morty is lasted longer than any of the other series that matches.
Going on,
but Rick and Morty also doesn't do the typical animated release. They don't have their episodes, ready to go within the next year.
I can also say the same thing.
Usually they take about a year-long break because, I mean, if you think about it, we've had Rick and Morty season 5 for only a year and a half, give or take?
Yeah.
So, I mean, they take their sweet time with it. That's their biggest thing is I think they take their sweet time with it, and that's why they stay as relevant as they do.
Don't
they
have
because
like
they do take time. They have it's the same animation team as well as the same writing team, but it is not a spinoff. You're talking about Solar Opposites?
Yeah.
As far as I know, it is not a spinoff.
Okay. But I mean, either way, I know that the same voice actor for Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Is there? So I mean, like if Rick and Morty is done, they basically have that show.
Yeah.
I mean, Rick and Morty has little tiny spin-offs in their own series.
I think honestly, like a one Jerry spinoff would be kind of funny. Just for one season, and it's like 5 episodes. And they're all the span of 10 minutes. That's it. That's all they are. They're just 10 minutes. I think that would be hilarious. It would just be a funny waste of time.
It really would be a funny waste of time because I mean, who likes Jerry? I mean, I like Jerry. He's a little fucking parasite.
Jerry's okay. Jerry's okay in my opinion.
Did they ever have like a kind of like episodes like with Nibbler or whatever at the time with Futurama? How they did it with Nibbler?
Yeah, they've had.
Yeah, they've had episodes where it's just Nibbler focused, but usually he's either paired up with Fry or Leela.
The Fry one's the interesting one.
So who would Jerry
the Fry one's
one
of the interesting. Ooh,
especially with the brains.
Should they like pair him up with Rick, or should they pair him up with?
They've already done those episodes, so I don't think Rick would necessarily be. I think it should honestly just be Jerry in a fucking tree branch that he names Kyle.
It does.
just for sheer randomness.
That sounds like
Think
him.
about it. That is such a Jerry thing.
It is. It sounds like
Think about it.
directly.
It's a
like him.
Jerry thing.
It reminds me
Yeah.
of Johnny from Ed and Eddie. Plank.
Yeah, Plank. Exactly. It's basically a Plank ripoff. And you could even have Morty be like, Dad, you know that's an Ed, and Eddie ripoff. It's like, what? I've never even seen that show. It's like, Dad, we have it on our DVR. You're the only one that uses that thing. Like, okay, so I got a little interested in the show. It's like, yeah, so how are you in Plank over there? His name's Kyle. Huh.
Not
Sure.
copyright Plank over there.
Yeah, non-copyright Plank. Exactly. Well, it's Cartoon Network. They would have. I mean, they have the rights to do that.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I
look,
think it'd be hilarious.
the theory is though with the Rick and Morty is that Gravity Fall is more connected to fucking Rick and Morty
Yes.
than any other cartoon or series.
Yes, because Justin Roiland and the creator of Gravity Falls are close friends. So in that episode where they're being chased by the Council of Ricks, in one of the portals that you see the question mark coffee mug and the notepad that through a portal in one of the episodes of Gravity Falls. It's in the background, but it's there. So it also makes sense that world that they do it on is where the real Grunkle Stan was left. So,
I would love to see that. I would love to see Grunkle Stan and his little fucking adventure.
oh, dude, Stan and Morty. I swear that'd be or Stan and Rick. That's actually a theory going around that Rick is like he knows who Stan is. He knows about Gravity Falls and everything. It's probably
They should
where
explore
Stan
that.
got his. I would love it if they explored that. Just make it like a
Just
minute
acknowledge
episode.
that Roiland and them are bros, and
The only problem with that is Gravity Falls is Disney and Rick and Morty is Warner Brothers.
Gravity Falls is done. So I mean, no
And
matter
that
how
too.
many times, no matter how many, because there's a lot of people on TikTok and YouTube who are basically reiterating a bunch of theories that I've already came out with, and people are
Mhm.
still believing that the show is going to continue. I'm like, it's until the
Gravity
main
Falls,
creator,
no.
until
Yeah.
the main creator says that it's going to continue, it's done.
Yeah,
So.
it's done. Yeah, there's no way it's gonna happen. I agree. All right. Well, thoughts, comments, concerns on Rick and Morty season 6.
give me more, damn it.
All right.
I'm with Joe.
On
Give
to
me
our next topic. Yeah. On to our next topic. So the announcement for Sonic 3, we have our official release date of December 23rd, I believe, of 2024. And I mean, I'm pumped. I'm super
I
pumped
need to
to
watch the
see
second one.
Oh, Lewis, you have my Voodoo account, right?
No, I don't.
No? You have Paramount Plus?
Nope.
I will give you my Voodoo. Don't worry about it. Anyways, so are we pumped to see another Sonic movie?
I
I'm
am. I
on
just
the side
didn't
of
think-
yes. Yeah.
I just didn't. Well, two things. I just didn't think that from the screenshot you got that Amy was
Uh-huh.
going to be in it, and it was only going to be Shadow.
No.
Also,
I think it's only going to be Shadow.
is how long is Jim Carrey going to do this? Because I know that he said he was done. So that
He
was
said
my
that
main.
he may consider retiring from acting.
Okay.
I
don't
think
blame
he
us.
would do one more. I think he'd want to do a trilogy and like finally get the full-on Eggman, like with the plump body and everything, like the fat suit. And
Fat Suit Jim Carrey.
Because if
yeah,
I'm
and they
being,
hinted at it in the second movie.
because if
Make
I'm
sure
being
he's
honest,
stuck on
there are
Harvard-
so many
he's
more
on Harvard
characters in
chair.
the Sonic universe that like I can see so
Yeah.
many more movies happening.
I
But
Exactly.
my main
So
concern-
even after Jim Carrey's gone. So, sorry, Gallows, you were saying something?
I said I would like to have the robots in the near future with Sonic.
Yeah,
I know who he's talking about.
yeah.
Don't remember the name, but I know
Cuts
who
off
he's
there. Yeah. Well,
Well, you don't.
I personally think if you're introducing Shadow, Shadow's a good character, but I think if you do another surprise character, do Metal Sonic. Do one if you can get Jim Carrey to do one final movie with fat suit and everything, you have to do Metal Sonic.
Yeah.
I think that's what you have to do. So,
If you're
what
good,
do you? Sorry, go ahead, Gallus.
my bad. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was thinking about something.
No, you're good, buddy.
No,
you're good.
I was
So,
thinking
what
about
were
it.
you thinking about?
If you have Shadow, my only question is: are they gonna put the little girl that Shadow is
That's what I was gonna bring up.
Yeah, that's
what-
true.
So
what's her name from the game?
in the Sonic X series,
Saria, I think?
animated series, they had like a little girl or from kind of like from not a familiar, but basically almost Shadow's only family that he ever
Right.
knew.
Well, Shadow
and-
was created by a Robotnik ancestor.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Who was more
and this
waffle?
robotic ancestor had a daughter.
Mhm.
She
Yeah,
had
exactly.
died. I believe right. She had died or conducted
she
some
had
type
a rare disease, and the Robotnik and wanted it was thinking Sonic could help or Shadow could help.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just wondering. Are they gonna bring that character in? There's no point of Shadow.
I think we'll have to see because the way that the whole direction of the whole first movie and second movie and this third movie is probably going to be all over the place. This is like supposed to be kind of like brand new, air quotes. Like it's not following the actual canon. So
well, they also, I mean, here's the thing: is even though they changed it up on how it happens, they did ultimately follow like the first introduction of Knuckles, where it was he was helping out Robotnik. He was technically the villain of Sonic 2. I think that's personally, I think that's a good idea. You could still follow it, but change it up enough.
Mhm.
And I think that's what they should do. They should follow it to a point and then put in their own twist.
So do what they did with Sandman. Basically, they followed it to a point and then changed a little bit of the damn thing.
They changed like episode 4, I believe, which is the one where what's his name? Anyways, besides that, yeah, I agree. That's completely changed from the comics where the character is terrified of him and then ultimately ends up respecting him. Then she ends up getting killed, or like they ultimately ends up seeing him as like a more friendly person, and then he shoots her. Whereas in the show, it's completely different. She at first sees him as just a guy that needs help, then gets scared of him, and then he lets her live by giving her the amulet of protection. So
God damn.
It is what it is.
Shit.
Yeah, so it's completely changed from the comics, but it's still the same basis.
Oh man, I never even read the comics.
Comics are long.
Oh, I know you're talking about that scene where.
Like,
Okay, I got you.
very long.
Anyways, we're getting way off topic.
We're getting a little.
So,
crazy.
who? My last question for this topic is: who or what would you like to see in this Sonic 3? I think we all agree we'd like to see Jim Carrey in a fat suit, and I think we all know that we're going to be getting
Like the
Shadow.
cat and his frog.
Yeah,
I want more characters than just what they've shown us. I want them to be surprises. I want more
I
characters.
want. I think Amy. I think Amy would be a good addition to this next movie. 'cause-
I think Amy
Yeah.
would be funny because Sonic hates Amy.
Really?
So, oh yeah,
Like generally
he
one-sided.
despises Amy.
No, you know
Like,
what I
Amy
would
is
want them
annoying
to
as
do?
hell to him.
Just kind of for shits and giggles.
She's
I would
like,
What's
want
up?
them to have
He doesn't love me.
Amy
He's like, ew.
and then his other lover, Sally, out of nowhere, and have that interaction. Just cross over that
Have
fucking.
Millie Bobby Brown play
Hey.
Alan or play Sally.
No, she
Wait, I
would
thought it was
Yeah,
ruin
just as a
it.
Rabbit.
joke.
Okay, as a joke, but like it I would want some like at least someone who can voice Sally, and I want to see that shit go down. I want to I want to see Amy and Sally go at it.
That should be entertaining to watch.
Oh yeah.
Who's the bat
Joe,
chick?
you were saying something?
Rouge.
Rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Yeah.
she's like obsessed with Sonic, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Kind of
No.
like basically
No.
Catwoman.
In the show,
personality.
she kind of flirted a lot with Knuckles.
That
That's
makes
Knuckles
sense.
is
Well, that's in the show. In the games, I think Rouge is she likes Sonic.
Yeah, I think so too.
As Joe said, kind of the Catwoman to Sonic's Batman kind of thing.
mhm.
Like on and off again kind of thing.
And then
So which makes sense.
what's it called? Cream. the dog-looking bunny. That's her name.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to remember what the other. She
I
has
think
like
it's
a
time to
pet.
finally drop the human characters, though. In my
Yeah.
personal opinion.
I think it is time.
Like you can have them in the background, but don't let them stop the movie in its entirety.
I think I'm not gonna lie because I'm assuming that's what this movie is gonna have is basically have them still interacting. I think because they already know that this movie is they should know that this movie is going to be successful. For the next one, they should just start slowly implementing more of Sonic's friends, like
No, I agree. Yeah.
and having them basically interact the world. And like, don't get me wrong, like not like sideline the human characters, but have them interact when shit's happening.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree.
Because you
And
need a
plus
healthy
can't
balance of both.
completely
You
get
can't
rid
just like
of
eliminate it.
Yeah, and you can't completely get rid of the humans because Gun has just been introduced. So, and that's the biggest thing. And also Shadow has a pretty integral relationship with humans, at least in his backstory. So I think that that's a good idea. I would love for 1 second, and I do mean like just make it a throwaway joke. I would love for 1 second if like Sonic is watching a werewolf movie or something with Knuckles and
Sonic
Tails.
Unleash.
Yeah, and he'd be like, "Man, wouldn't that be weird if I was one of those?" And it's like, "Ha ha ha! You are hilarious." And it's like, I don't know, Sonic. That's kind of weird. It's like, yeah, it'd be stupid, and then just go on. I think that'd be hilarious. Yeah, it's like that'd be stupid. Just like finally let everybody that hates Sonic Unleashed just fucking like have their moment, have their fan moment.
I think they should do it despite. I think you should do it on one.
No, have it be a throwaway joke and then later on do it. I agree.
Oh well, not the throwaway joke. I'm talking about the idea in general of him. Like, I feel like that could be a good story movie of having that.
I think it can be done well. I just don't think. I don't know. With the tone that they've kind of set in this movie, I just don't think it will be done extremely well. I think it can be done okay.
So you guys know how the new, how like we talked about there's supposed to be a Mario Brothers movie coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the animated one.
Yeah, fucking not now, but sometime in the future. If they do it, do a crossover with Sonic.
Yes.
Sonic and Mario Olympic Games.
Yeah.
Bro, you could actually make that somewhat entertaining. It'd be like all the Olympic finalists have mysteriously disappeared thanks to like Robotnik or somebody, and it's like Mario, Sonic. It's like yeah, you want to do this? Sure.
Even
just
though
like slowly convinces
even
everybody.
Dr. Eggman is a part too and participates in the.
Yeah, you can still have him participate, but it could be like to throw everybody off the trail. I think it could be done pretty well.
A little funny crossover and shit.
I think it'd be a funny short. That'd be pretty funny to have it as like a short.
Or a series, or a small series.
Yeah, a small series, like a mini series. I agree.
I would do like about 5-6 episodes at most.
Yeah.
They would have to get permission from Nintendo. I think that's the biggest thing.
That's the only problem, yeah. All right, so on to our, we don't actually have any more topics, so on to our favorite segment that we don't get to do enough, Snodacast. This is where you can bring up any topic that you would like that we have either not brought up, or a topic that you would like to further elaborate on, etc., etc. This is just to kind of end out the show, and if we feel like we have... like they have something to talk about, we talk about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and ask Gallows. I know that you said you wanted to talk about something with Bleach and Disney, if I'm not mistaken.
So the whole thing with... All right, so I don't like the idea that Bleach is going to Disney. And here's why. Because Disney is Disney. And I understand they're getting into the anime world and stuff. I do. But come on, guys. That movie more should have been a Crunchyroll, or like an animated, any anime site, like Funimation type movie. Instead of what it's going to be Disney.
I can unless
they're going to bring Disney XD back, then
I think that's what they said they're going to do. They're going to put it on Disney XD.
Disney SD hasn't had like any good series in itself in like years.
Yeah, and I think they're doing reruns of Naruto Shippuden as well. So
yeah.
I'm trying to imagine
Didn't-
Disney in anime, but I just can't.
I still don't understand why they changed the name. Because before it used to be Shedex, and then it got changed from Shedex to Disney XD.
They did change it. I forgot about that.
Like the name Shedex, but I don't think it sounded right to a lot of people, so they just went with Disney XD.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
No, Shedex was bought because I remember I saw some episodes from Fairly Odd Parents. They were doing runs too.
Oh, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
So I'm like, how the hell did that? Must have been some weird ass fucking contract when you think about
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, and plus there's been
Alright.
a lot of memes with the with. You guys remember this is Disney, and every TV show, cartoon would draw the little Disney symbol through it.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of those memes and shit.
I think it's still showing the Snodacast photo for some
They do.
reason. Odd. I mean, I don't necessarily care. It's not like we're doing anything interesting on the camera anyways, but... Oh, there it goes. Okay. So, sorry for technical difficulties. Like I said, welcome to Snodacast, where the technical difficulties are never far away. Anyways.
Just like the IRS.
Yep. Alright, so, Joe, you wanted to bring up the fact that Netflix is doing mobile games?
Reportedly, not too many people are even playing them at all.
Well, shocker, it's Netflix trying to do mobile games.
And also how streaming is starting to become more like cable, and I start to hate that.
Well, I think everybody's started to make that connection, is that streaming is starting to become more and more like cable.
I mean, it was bound to happen. If we're gonna be on this, I'm not gonna be blunt. I knew it was happening. We were just all biting the bullet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So, I personally don't think it's a bad idea. Well, okay, I do think it's a bad idea, but I do agree that cable is essentially going away. It's funny because cable still exists. Cable's still an option. Like you can get HBO Max through cable because HBO. But the biggest thing is, I think there's definitely too many streaming services out there. And like, okay, when it comes to Peacock, nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. They don't have anything good. They really don't.
Yeah, I've been
like
seeing
people
ads
would
about
rather
that.
go see Halloween Kills in theaters than $5 to watch it on Peacock.
Well,
Really think about that.
here's the thing too. Of the main
Basically,
concern
like
that
Microsoft
everybody's
King.
really worried about this in general, and I kind of have somewhat of an inkling of it, is that I'm waiting for them and most of the streaming services to be like, "Hey, we're gonna put ads while you're watching."
I think Netflix said that they're going to do that, but I just don't know. Also, Leon, to let you know what we are talking about. We're talking about a lot. We're on Snowquicks, so a lot. But yeah, Gallows, you were saying? Gallows, you were saying?
I was saying that doesn't Hulu already do that? Because if you don't pay for a certain
Hulu has ads, yes.
like a certain subscription, they add you to throw ads on your shit.
Yes, they do throw ads on Hulu. I think Paramount, or not Paramount, sorry. I think to an extent, HBO does it too. They just advertise their own stuff. And then also Amazon Prime does the same thing. But you can always skip those. That's the biggest thing. And HBO, you can always skip them.
Yeah.
So,
Talking about like unskippable stuff, I'm like basically.
oh,
like, having
unskippable
it
stuff
permanent.
is fucking unforgivable. Yeah, I fucking hate that idea. I think Netflix
That's-
is circling down the drain. They're going the way of Blockbuster because they're
Yep.
refusing to. They're
Hold on,
refusing to
you can't
change
really
their
say
data.
they're going
And they haven't bought
the
by
way of
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster because Blockbuster does still have just
No,
one store.
that one actually closed down.
What?
You lie.
Yeah,
Wow.
I am not lying. That Blockbuster closed down.
No fucking cap.
It was privately owned, and they couldn't afford it anymore.
That is That's fucking heartbreaking.
The joy of working
It
for
is,
me.
yeah. Joy of him working, yeah. It's okay, Leon. We all go through it sometimes, except for Joe. Joe doesn't know what it's like to work anymore. So,
Eh.
anyways,
There's no place that I could work
Lewis,
at
I
that
think you said you
feels
wanted to go last,
self-working.
correct?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, you got it now. Okay,
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go right ahead.
I'm so excited, even though I don't have money. The open beta has been announced too, and I'm dying on
See,
the
dude,
inside.
here's what I'm gonna tell you. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm telling you. $5 down at a stop, and you're set. You already have. That's how I have access to it. But yes, it is coming out in November, if I'm not mistaken. Or sorry, September.
Yeah, I saw the.
think, like,
I got an
September
email.
14th or something.
I got the emails and stuff. But yeah, I want to get into it before shit happens.
Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, just $5 down at a GameStop. You can get access to the beta, and then you can cancel it afterwards if you want.
All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully,
But yeah, my
hopefully I
birthday.
can probably get the money before then.
So yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
exactly. I mean, it's $5. I think you can get it somewhere. It's not like $5 in tax. It's just $5. It's not the $5 foot long bullshit. It's not the bullshit. It's not the bullshit that was $5 foot long. It's never $5. It's always like $6 something.
It was never
It's the tax.
Really? Oh wow.
$6.49 for a foot long and $6.49 for the 6-inch inches.
Yep. Subway
I'm
always
just
lied to
excited.
us. The
That's all I
fucking
gotta.
assholes.
That's all I gotta
Oh yeah,
say.
no, I'm super pumped for it.
It's coming
I
out
can't wait
on
for the
my
beta to come out.
birthday month.
Hey.
We heard him. We heard him, but okay, that's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
We heard
How about
Lewis.
this?
But we
We'll all collectively as a server, we'll all try to collect some money to get you enough money to get the baseline of Modern Warfare 2.
Well,
And
yeah,
we'll all
we'll see.
PayPal it to me, and then we'll eventually send it to Lewis.
where's my birthday? Hold on. That's so fair because everybody does that. Lewis's birthday is in September. My birthday is in September. But Lewis is getting a present. That's cool.
Well,
Yeah.
Lewis wants. Here's the thing: is if he puts the $5 down for a pre-order, then he technically already has it set. He just needs the money.
Yeah.
You actually have a viable job though, Gallows.
That is
So
true.
theoretically, you can go
Yeah,
buy it for yourself. Lewis doesn't exactly have the most viable job.
I don't really
I'm
want-
still working. Yeah, I'm still working on that. If I did have it, I would have fucking won almost like $70 the deluxe edition online, so I don't have to fucking go to GameStop.
See, I wanted to go to GameStop. If I have enough money by the time it comes out, then I will probably spend a little
Okay,
bit more just
Christian,
getting
I
the
won't
deluxe
make,
edition.
I won't make fun of you too much for going to GameStop.
Bitch, that's how I got the original fucking Black Ops 4. You can kiss my ass. I actually like pre-ordering through GameStop. That's how I got MK11 too.
I got my
I mean,
360
I used to love GameStop, and then it became GameStop.
Walmart.
Anyways, what were you saying, Lewis?
I said I got my 360, my first ever like actual console 360 in Walmart. When I got Halo
Nice.
Reach, the collector's edition.
Oh dear God, Gallows, you're fucking fucking again. You're echoing again.
His mic is
Oh, hell. Anyways, yeah, no, is that loud? Oh, wait, we're good now. I think. Maybe.
What the fuck's going on?
As it's up and down. Yes! 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 Thank you, Leon. I agree. Joe,
What's
did you
going
see
on?
what Leon posted? So Leon sent kiss your own ass. Lol. GameStop has its ups and downs.
It does.
Mm.
It
Shit
really
and
does.
live, Joe. Eat shit and live.
Eh.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna hop off early. My phone is back up, so I will see you guys later.
Okay. See you around, guys. We were actually almost done. So thank you for joining
Unless
us.
you want to stay.
I mean,
Well,
we're
you're already
basically-
echoing, so. It's up to you, buddy.
Just
stay until the end. Fuck it.
Okay, then I'm gonna mute you. Sorry.
Yep.
Just wave me down whenever you're ready to talk about something. Okay.
I don't really have anything else. I thought after Snodacast.
Well, we got one more Snodacast.
All right, let's just go with it.
It's mine. All right. So, my Snodaclick is actually the possibility of Carl Urban being in a Dread 2. Super pumped if this is the case because I absolutely adore Dread. I still want my 4K release of it. It's one of my favorite movies that bombed, in my opinion, because it's hands down. It's an hour and a half. It's perfect. It's a small scale story in this world, and I absolutely love it. You guys excited if there is a Dread 2 with Carl Urban in it? I would love it, honestly. Okay, Gallows, you got something?
Yes, I am with you on the whole fucking Dread 2, bro. That's my most favorite movie ever. I think Dread is a lot more should be a lot more popular than Punisher is, but I digress. Because give him more credit. I just really think that if they're gonna do Dread 2, they should do Dread Death Dread or something like that. Can't remember.
All right.
But yeah, you can put me on mute now.
All right, Lewis, do you have any thoughts on it? Wow. It's because you've never seen Dread, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now you have no excuse to where you're not going to use my Voodoo account, you bitch. It's on there. Anyways. Good old fucking Joe. I can't believe I just said that. Anyways,
Yeah.
Joe,
I didn't hear nothing.
do you have any... Okay, so...
I already had mine to Netflix.
No. What are your thoughts on Dread 2 with Carl Urban, if it does happen?
I don't know. Would Sylvester Stallone still be involved or no?
Sylvester Stallone hasn't been involved. This is a reboot, or a remake, in a way.
Oh, okay.
The one with Carl Urban? Have you not seen the one with Carl Urban? It's a lot better than the one with Stallone.
I never watched it. I never watched any of the Dread movies, to be honest.
Nah, I never watched
would
the
love
Judge
to.
Dredd, but I'm talking about Dread. Dread is really, really good.
I haven't.
Bro, why is sleeping on this movie? This movie kicks ass.
Look, it's not night shit on streaming nowadays.
Lewis,
What's up?
If it's
Why
on
did
your
you
Voodoo,
change
I'll
the
walk.
logo?
If you have it on Voodoo and give me your Voodoo login, I could go watch it.
Joe, it's the same login as my HBO Max. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Anyways, any more thoughts, comments, concerns on anything?
I think we're done.
All right, so this has been Snodacast episode 32. I have been your host, BlackChat56. I have, of course, been joined by the one, the only, my second in command, and if he gives another basic bitch fucking I'm gonna kill him, Diamond Assassin, aka Lewis.
Clear the car! Heave it!
There we go.
Heave it!
Heave it. And of course, we can't have any episode of the Snodacast without Gallows.
Yeah, that's it. All I got is good. That's it.
Good. Yeah, good job.
All right. And of course, Joe was here too.
No, I never left. That's the thing.
Yeah, he sleeps in this chat, by the way, guys. Just throw him a
I
piece
never
of bread
left.
every now and then. Throw him a piece of bread every now and then. He'll be fine.
Give me some bacon.
No, we'll throw him a piece of bread in like a water bottle. Make sure you you just chunk the water bottle at him like you're trying to take an eye out or something.
In a game.
He'll be fine.
In game.
In-game. Yeah, exactly. All right. So, once again, this has been the Snowcast episode 32. I have been your host, BlackChat56, and I will see you all